What's up, guys? As you can see, it is dark as fuck because over here it's 4:45 and it's already getting dark, and that really pisses me off. But I'm back and I'm upset. I'm upset because this fucking car is really not complying with me right now, and I just have to tell you why. So before I was a car enthusiast. I was a very vivid fixie enthusiast. Got the deep V's. I was one of those that wanted the air spokes, could never afford them, but first part, I don't know if it's in frame, but this fucking car is pissing me the fuck off. Oh, this is already happening. Yeah, it's not it. Crashed a little bit. You see this is fucking all messed up now. Okay, that's one. I ran over a fucking cone and it destroyed this shit. It cracked there. And the best part of all, let's see if you guys can figure out what's wrong besides that. It fucking tore my rocker panel apart, bro. And well, yeah. If you ever wonder what a CRX looks like without headlights and taillights, that's what it is. But it's pissed me off. That's another reason. Still haven't fixed this, even though I have everything fucking set. There it is. And I went to the junkyard to get these, because impossible to find. So I have two options here. I'm really mad. I'm really motivated right now, which just goes hand in hand, you know, to just get a lot of this shit done. I just got done with school, literally probably like what, 3 or 4 days ago, and kind of just trying to. It kind of took the last 4 days for myself, and I'm really gonna get back into it. So I think I'm just gonna go with the flow, even though it's getting dark. I think we need to get things done. And I really want to get things done, and we're gonna get things done. Sneak peek of what's gonna come next. Yeah, that's right. But I promise that this one won't include the dead rat. Just there. Yeah, bro. Just kidding. We didn't finish it yesterday. The next fucking day, but I got up early, and I have all my parts. I'm gonna go ahead and install these into the CRX. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna start taking all this shit out to the front, so I can get everything laid out. Make sure I have everything out there that I need to make this as quick and easy as possible. Which, if you guys have ever done any type of car stuff, it's never like that. Once you do that, I'm gonna go and get this tire patched, get that out, put these new rims on, see how the car looks. Let's get it, Kraken fam. All right, guys. 5 hours later, we finally found what I needed, which wasn't even anything important. It was my lug nut wheel lock key. I couldn't get these fucking lug nuts off for the past 3 hours. Thank God my dad has the exact same lug nuts. And I'm finally gonna start. Over here, have all the goods. I have the caliper, I already have the steel braided line with the banjo bolt. I had to go to a junkyard to source out an 89 Integra just to find that banjo bolt, because I couldn't find it anywhere online. Got the Ebrake cable already connected. Got this one not connected. Got some miscellaneous bolts here. Slotted and drilled rotors. Brake pads. I got the sliders on portion valve. Master cylinder. And also the rear wheel studs that we're gonna have to replace. So I already got the car jacked up. Jack stands. Let's get to work. see that's where it's leaking inside. This shit was just leaking oil. But what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna take out this hard brake line. No, just kidding. I think this, yeah, this does come off. This whole thing comes off because right here, that's where the cylinder is. I'm gonna pop off this brake drum, get all the horseshoe bullshit inside. I also have to take off this panhard rod to be able to access these bolts. It's a pretty simple process, guys, so I'm gonna try and kind of go as in-depth as I can with all this, because it should only take me a couple hours. So let's go. So here, just pop out this cap. It's a little seized, but with a screwdriver it should just come off. All right, this is gonna need some hammering in. Cool, so I put a little bit of penetrating fluid on there and hit it with this hammer, and it's being pried out. Oh, just kidding. You just kind of want to just go around and do the exact same thing to everything. Kind of jam it in there and then hit it with the hammer on top. Get this over here. Where's it? There it is. Cool. Now here, I have to get these pliers and I have to unbend this little part right here, and then I'm able to get the hub nut. I think I have the right one. Oh, dude, I have the exact same fucking one that I need. It's a 32. All right, so I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. Cool, so I just sprayed some 50-40 all around. Make sure your brake, your emergency brake is out and is not engaged. I mean, you can if you want, so it doesn't spin, but then you just have to be going back and forth and getting it aligned. Right. Making your rounds around. Yep. If you just keep going around and around, I like to jam it right here next to each stud. And this just pop out. Except the motherfucker went all the way over there. So now I'm gonna get these pliers and kind of just jam it in here, try and get it got this shit off. Might have to go get another one of these because I really fucked it up, but oh well. Yeah, this is fucking disgusting. Anyway, I'm getting rid of all of this shit, so I'm gonna start taking all this shit apart. There's a lot of ways you can do this. Honestly, if you just look and see where shit is, just start taking it apart. There's like springs, so start taking off the springs. Once you take off the springs, all of these retainers are gonna come off. All right, well that fucking took longer than I had to. But now these horseshoes will come off once, would I have to like fucking hit this in or what? There it is. All right, same to the other side. Come out. Now we gotta take off these 4 bolts. We're good. So that's where our 4 wheel studs are gonna go. Yeah, and they're gonna come in from the back. So we gotta take these out. I think that's a 12. So we'll get that real quick. All right, I lied. It was a size 14. where the fun begins. Because now I gotta take out this Ebrake cable, and it runs under the car, like somewhere through the exhaust, and then it goes under where the handbrake is. So I gotta take out the assembly right there for the handbrake. It's really simple, just 4 bolts in front and the back. It's like a little clip you take out, slides right out, and then in there is gonna be an adjustment. I'll show you right now, but just so you guys know what I'm doing. Gonna get under and route these things. You have to route them creatively too, because these Ebrake cables are, I think, like 6 centimeters bigger. No, 6 inches bigger. That makes more sense. Yeah, size does matter here. So you have to like route them really fucking weird, because it's, I guess, the underside of the undercarriage is just different from the Integra from this one. So whatever, something super quick. So got this out. I had to hit it with the hammer from the back, and it kind of, you know, able to come off. So now I'm gonna take off this this hard brake line right here. I have to take off this whole thing because the steel braided line's gonna go straight to here. So I gotta take this whole thing out, and then just use an open end socket. So these, if you have an older car, just these are gonna be fucking seized. You'll be lucky if they're not. This one looks seized. You can see how wide it is. So put some penetrating fluid on it, and it'll come out really easy. The last thing you fucking want is to strip these, and I hope by saying that it doesn't happen to me. So now just gotta get a screwdriver, like a little slot in here, kind of just pry it open. Boom. 2 screws in there. Same thing back here. Oh, there it is. Just grab it from the side with your fingers. Same thing there, and you can probably already see where the Ebrake cables both are. Take these out real quick. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this just kind of pops back. Shimmy it there. Jesus Christ, I gotta clean my car. Different episode, but yeah, right now you can see it's pulled, but since one is not attached, you can pull it. It doesn't even grab on. But so just gotta take out this bracket right here. These are 2, looks like they're 14s. And then with these here, you can, once they're loose, you can kind of literally just slide them through here. These are 12s, so got those out. Now to remove this, just twist this. You actually don't even have to remove this plate. I don't know why the fuck I did, now that I'm thinking about it, but I guess I have to like slide these things through, so just to make it easy on myself. Anyway, you slide this, and you want this wire loom to kind of go parallel to that. So you kind of just turn it, and then it kind of just pops out like that. And then similarly, if you want to put it in, she said, do the same thing, but this is out. Both are out. And yeah, I don't have to take it off because like it just slides on there like that, but whatever. Now I'm gonna push this through a little bit just so I know that I can pull it out from under. Now we gotta go into the car. All right, so once you're into the car, you gotta take off. Let me show you where I'm at. Here's this ugly ass brake drum, and Ebrake cable's right there. Goes through this trailing arm right here, and there's a clip right there. So I was gonna take off that clip, but my clip actually broke off. It's supposed to look like that. It's supposed to look like that, but mine's broken off. See that? So that's broken off, but as you can see under here, this is the exhaust pipe. It's routed in there. Then it goes right under here. You can probably see, and then it goes right in there. Right there. So that's my side, or the passenger side. And then same thing, the other one will be over there. So that's just the rubber grommet holding it there, so I can just pull it off, but I don't want to pull it off if it's still attached over here. So now this Ebrake cable is connected to like this shield for the exhaust. So I gotta take out those bolts. and that's gonna be a 10. Or not, but I do have to take off this fucking shield anyway. It's connected to something else, but potato. Bolt right there, no one over here. Can't get to that one. Alright, so I went ahead and just I just took off this the back part of my exhaust, connected to the muffler, and then just dropped my whole exhaust. Took off the flanges here. I have a custom exhaust, so I didn't even mind showing you guys. But I'm gonna take off these bolts right here. 1, 2. And then I take off that one, and then I have these other 2 right here, so I can drop this whole exhaust shield, and then get to the Ebrake cable where the grommets are and stuff. All right, so I went ahead and remove these 4 bolts. 1, 2 right there, and then there's 1 in there, and then like 1 over here. But long story short, got this off. So you can see where the bolts are. It's 2 right there, which is right in the front, and then 1 boom right there. So now, at least, like I said, at least I have better access to where everything is. And now I can see that there are 2 bolts right there, a bolt right there that I have to get. I'm gonna take that out. That's the only thing holding it. And I'm gonna just pull the motherfucker out. Never realized how hard lighting is. But you can see there's 1 right there, and then there's 1 right there. So those are the 2 we're gonna take off. I mean, some would say just get a wrench, and then Frankie would say, shut the fuck up. I think if this exhaust was just all off, it'd just be so easy, and I can take it off. It's literally being held by a flange. Alright, got that one. Alright, dope sauce. So now this is just gonna be able to come off like that. Oh, I can't because I haven't taken these off. Like I said previously, you want to put like penetrating fluid on the this connection for the brake line, because it will strip if you don't. But it seemed to come out pretty effortlessly. But then again, I did put penetrating fluid a couple hours ago. So just what that WD-40 does, it eats away all the corrosion and, you know, anything that adheres to the metal, because metal and metal like to bind. But yeah, just FYI, this is gonna leak, and this should literally just come off. As you can see, it got pretty fucking late. That's all right though. We're gonna continue with this. Got my little light set up here. So what I've gone ahead and done is I loosened up these bolts in here in the back. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to remove, I mean, cause how else am I supposed to take out those, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I'm supposed to remove those 4 screws, or those 4 wheel studs, and I feel like the only way to do that is to drop this trailing arm. Yeah, so I don't know how I'm gonna take this off. There's like 4 bolts here, 1, 2, and there's 1 right there, 3, and another one's right there, 4. So I'm gonna take that off, and then I'm hoping it slides this off. All right, so this is very interesting. So after reading all the forums and doing all my research and mentally preparing myself for I don't know how long, I ran into an issue which I thought was weird. So I couldn't take out these studs, and the reason why is because, well, Let me put everything back together though. But the reason is because, yeah, if I were to try and hit these, which I have to with the hammer, that's not enough clearance right there for this to clear out. So I had to think, and I'm like, okay, that means I have to like take off, you know, maybe this. But even then I was like, shit, okay, if this whole thing comes off, I'm still gonna have this bolt here. Okay, long story short, I thought I had to take off that one, not it. I took off these, you guys know that, but this goes like that, just so for your guys' reference back home. All right, so then I decided, okay, I think I have to take off these because this is connected to this panhard rod, and then this is connected to this, because I just didn't know what I needed to disconnect. But I found out that I don't even have to take off this. I might have just fucked that up. But I was pulling this and I saw that I have more and more clearance to like take these out. You can see there, this hub can move out. Look, this hub can move in and out. So you really only have to take off these 4 bolts, the ones I mentioned earlier, and then just kind of like shift it out. Oh, this is so annoying. Okay, I figured it out. So you have to pull this off of this and then just rotate your hub. So after you rotate your hub, then you get clearance for all your bolts. Isn't that cool? So just make sure this is aligned. See that? So I'm gonna put this like right. See, look, this is so cool. See how it adjusts? So cool. Okay, so that still means I'm gonna fuck up this dust shield, but I think what I was reading on the forums is this is gonna happen regardless. So this little metal piece is gonna get bent. So all right, let's get to smacking. Alright, so I came over and moved over to this side because the other side it's pretty hard, but I actually need to wait for tomorrow to get some other parts. But long story short, took off this bitch ass shield and the hub, and now I'm just gonna take off these 4 bolts, and this whole assembly should come off. I think on the other side I didn't do this. I think I took off all the springs like an idiot, but whatever. Let's take these off. These are 14 millimeter. So yeah, it is late, but we're gonna finish mounting up these brackets, or not brackets, but we're gonna finish like wrapping all the Ebrake cables, and I kind of want to mount them already inside. Just kind of hang the calipers right here on the coilovers, or the springs with coils over them, not really coilovers. After that, we're gonna move over to the proportion valve. That should be simple. Just take out the brake lines and put the new proportion valve on. And then the master cylinder, I think I'm gonna wait until tomorrow, just because I have to use gasket and I have to like grind off some of the boron like I mentioned earlier, and I don't want to wake up anybody, so I'm gonna do that tomorrow. But right now we're gonna set this up, so let's get it. Well, this was even more of a bitch. So on the other side there was just like 4 10 millimeter bolts that were holding the Ebrake cable. Yeah, on this side there's 3. You might be thinking, yes, there's 1 less. No, the other one's a Phillip head. It gets better. It's right in front of the gas tank. So the only way to get to it is to drop the gas tank. I don't want to fucking do that. So I went through a couple options. I cut a drill bit in half and I put in like a ratchet wrench on it, and I tried to like do it that way. It didn't work. At the end of it, I just put WD-40 and I got some like plumber like grips right here, and I just fucking trimmed the motherfucker with brute force. So let's see what I'm talking about. So right there, see, it's a Phillips head, but look, it's right in front of the fucking gas tank. I took out the other one, same thing. 1, 2, another one over there, 3. But then this one's a bitch. I managed to get it off. So I'm gonna keep taking it off, take out the Ebrake cable, and continue with this build. Oh, bro, it's not even done, but look, I just put this rotor on, bro. It looks fucking sick. Yo. I cannot wait to see this rolling.